Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend is going well. It's Saturday, August 11th. Have some interesting news to share with you guys here. The first is Weiss Ratings. As you know, they do ratings of different companies and things along that line. Well, they started doing for crypto. And this probably within the past 6 months or 6 to 8 months, they started doing ratings on cryptos such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple XRP. But what's very interesting is that their position on Ripple and XRP has evolved over time. And they were very against it in the past. But as you guys have seen, this common theme lately, people are getting educated. Even Roger Ver had to come out and apologize about the FUD he believed about Ripple XRP. Even Rand Noonan, I believe that's his name, who runs the Crypto Trader CNBC channel. He went to Ripple's office and learned about Ripple and XRP and how it's going to be leveraged, and he was enlightened. So we are seeing that what has happened is there's a lot of FUD out there because people are scared of Ripple as a company, and because its token XRP is going to be used to disrupt a $1 trillion industry, but also that token is faster than faster than Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, right? It is more cheaper to use, and of course, through the ledger, it is more transparent. So here's what the Weiss Ratings tweeted yesterday. We think that the XRP and notice now they didn't say Ripple, they said XRP. So they've actually, you can tell they learned because they addressed it as XRP, is the fastest digital asset to transfer funds between exchanges. It only makes sense for Binance to use it as the base currency. Why should one have to go through an intermediary currency to trade? Wow. Guys, this tweet blew my mind because first, it's coming from Weiss Ratings, but second, they're not just saying it's fast. They're saying Binance, one of the largest, if not the largest crypto exchanges out there, should use it as a base currency. Now, this goes in line with what we've seen lately. A lot of exchanges are starting to add XRP as a base because it's so fast and so cheap to use. So, wow. And, this is really awesome. Obviously, I'm not putting 100% weight on this because it's Weiss Ratings, and like I said, they need to get their act together because they've changed their position many times. But what they stated here is fact that it is the fastest digital asset to transfer funds, guys. If you ever transferred XRP, it's like that. And of course, Bitcoin we know can take up to an hour. Ethereum is like 15 to 20 minutes. Litecoin I think is like 30 minutes, somewhere around there. XRP seconds. So we are seeing just once again the theme of people getting educated and actually learning. Oh wow, it is actually faster, functional, cheaper to use, and it's going to be used in one of Ripple's main products, which is xRapid, which will be used by banks and payment service providers for cross-border payments. But also Ripple is going to be inserting it into ecosystems and marketplaces. If you guys have seen my interview with Tom McLeod, the founder and CEO of Omni, they're currently, and they're going to give me an update once they're ready, going to insert XRP as a currency within their marketplaces. So a lot of things are happening here, so guys, don't miss it. This is why I'm so bullish on XRP, and Ripple is a real company with a real marketing team, with real partnerships, and doing things globally. So it's going to be, I'm telling you guys, it's going to explode. Just wait till the utility phase and the banks go live. It's going to explode. Some other great news on the Ripple front along the lines of xRapid. Ripple posted a job in San Francisco, California for the xRapid engineering manager. Now, there's a lot of FUD out there that Ripple's not going to use XRP and it's all BS. Well, they're hiring for people to manage xRapid, which leverages XRP, and xRapid is going to be used by payment service providers and banks, as I just mentioned. So let me give you guys some takeaways here. What you'll do, what the job role requires. And let me pull up some specific items here, guys. Integrate with the XRP ledger, a distributed ledger built on the principles of blockchain and its native currency XRP, the fastest and most scalable digital asset. Lead xRapid expansion from engineering by integrating, now listen to this, by integrating with digital exchanges around the globe. So not just banks, not just payment service providers, but exchanges. I'm telling you guys, facts are here. Everything's here. If you step out of crypto for a second and you think about this from a business standpoint, business and economics, right? You will see what's happening here. You will see a lot of people are in crypto. They're very religious and emotional. They don't think of things from a factual perspective. They're Bitcoin maximalists and Ethereum maximalists and whatever the coin they support. You guys have seen my portfolio. I don't just hold Ripple XRP. I'm most bullish on it. I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Sia Coin, Stellar, a whole bunch of other Proppy. You guys saw I purchased, but I'm in this market to make money. I'm not here to have a religious following, but I think of things from a factual standpoint and a business standpoint, and Ripple makes a whole lot of sense. And you guys know who are the investors in Ripple: Google Ventures, a whole lot of banks, Santander Banks, and Bank of America, a whole bunch of other venture capitalist firms are investors in this company. And obviously, look what they're doing. They're looking to get xRapid expanded, guys, big time. So let's see some additional stuff. Responsible for the entire software development lifecycle of xRapid. Design, build, and maintain highly secure, scalable, cloud-based xRapid product for customers across the world. This is global. I don't think I even need to go further. You guys can check this out. Man, this thing is going to take off. And I know everyone is going to be like, but it's down in the market. Why isn't the good news pumping it up? Because we are, and I hope I'm going to say this for the 100th time, you can't just think of XRP in a silo right now, just as you can't think of Ethereum in a silo, or even Litecoin in a silo, or EOS in a silo, or Stellar Lumens in a silo. Why? We are in the infancy stages of the market, and everything moves with Bitcoin, because right now that's the brand that's well known. That's what's being used a lot as a base currency. What we're waiting for is separation. And how do we get to separation? With XRP being added as a base currency, the market needs to mature where people are more not just focused on Bitcoin, right? Right now, Bitcoin is the buzzword. Bitcoin is as soon as you mention Bitcoin, everyone knows. If you mention XRP, a lot of people don't know, or Ripple or Ethereum. Is that growing? Yes, but as soon as you say Bitcoin, say Bitcoin to your grandma or some uncle or aunt who's older, they would know what you're talking about. If you say XRP or Ethereum, they might not know, right? Or these other altcoins. So that's what's happening here, infancy stage, but we will have separation eventually. Especially when we move from speculation to utility, when a lot of these coins are gonna die. They won't have money. They won't be able to sustain because they don't have actual utility. And that's why I always look for projects. That's why I just told you guys I bought some Proppy, because that is disrupting the real estate industry. It's already has a working product. They're already accepting cryptocurrencies and using blockchain technologies to sell homes, buy and sell. So you can't just think about it as crypto. You got to think about real world application and utility, and is it disrupting an industry? Obviously, Bitcoin is a bit unique because it's the original. It's a store of value. Obviously it's the original. It's like the core, right? You can't, even though it itself doesn't have a great real world utility, it's still being seen as a store of value and as a starting point in the crypto market. So, but the other altcoins, that's where you got to look at utility. Is it disrupting anything? What is the project doing? Do they have partnerships? Or, you got to look for actual working products here. So I hope that clarifies some things. People are going to ask, why is it XRP down 31 cents? Did you take a look at the price of Ethereum? Ethereum is down to 328. This was trading at 800 earlier this year. At the bull run in 2017 into January 2018, it was near 1300. It's now down to $328. Likewise with Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Cardano is 11 cents, guys. So look at Monero at $96 right now. So there's nothing specific here to XRP or Ethereum. It's just everything moves with Bitcoin. And like I said, we have to wait and be patient. But that's where I'm going to share some thoughts with you guys. This is just my opinion. It's not financial advice. I'm using coin market cap here because they have a lot of historical data. But this may be, and I'm telling you guys now, with the prices that they are now, your last chance to be able to afford, let's say specifically like Bitcoin, or grab a lot of Ethereum or XRP, even Litecoin, whatever it is, Stellar and Cardano, because I absolutely believe a massive bull run is going to start in the fall. And I've been mentioning this on my videos a lot, and I've been talking to a lot of folks as well, folks in the finance world, in Wall Street investments and so forth. And I told you guys my two catalysts. Bitcoin ETFs. There's multiple Bitcoin ETFs. We know the Winklevoss ETF got Bitcoin ETF got disapproved by the SEC, but the SEC is going to meet late September 30th, to give approval on this. And there are a lot of people saying that it will be approved. Maybe they don't approve all of them, but maybe they approve like 2 or 3, right? And that will definitely be a catalyst, because it will open the floodgates that a lot of people are waiting for. And also, I believe the launch of BACT, which is the global crypto exchange and custody service that is going to be run by with Starbucks, Microsoft, and ICE, the parent company of New York Stock Exchange. Guys, a lot of people are missing what that is. That is so big. Corporate America, and you have the New York Stock Exchange. Come on, right? That's like what, the second largest stock exchange in the world. Guys, it's getting ready to take off, and this is just my opinion. Like I said, I try to read between the lines. I look at facts. I look at the news. I look at what's happening. I look at who's making moves. And I've been telling you guys, there's manipulation in the market. And I believe this is not happening out of coincidence or, just some random cycle. There are cycles in the market. I believe there's a massive sell-off happening right now to tank the market so that the big money can buy in. And guess what's going to happen? A lot of weak hands, I think the prices may go down even further. The weak hands are going to start getting out of the market. And then that bull run is going to start. The whales and the institutional money are going to buy at the lows. They're not going to buy at the highs. Think about it, right? Just like you and I, they're not looking to buy at the highs. They're looking to buy in the dips. And they want to make as much profit as possible. This is all about money. And we've seen who's gearing up to come in this market: Wall Street, investment banks, hedge funds. So guys, if you can buy, you can buy now. This is not financial advice, but now would be the time in a dip. Do the opposite, right? When people are selling off, do the opposite and buy, because it's not like the government said they're going to ban crypto, right? It's not that situation. That will be the end, right? Governments are on board. They're going to regulate it. They're going to tax it. We're seeing multiple governments: United States, Australia, Europe, wherever else, in the Philippines, India, China. Well, not China. They're still kind of wishy-washy. Japan, South Korea. Guys, this thing is happening, and it's not going anywhere. And I'm telling you, the big money that's gearing up, the reason why Coinbase is building in institutional investment services, why traditional companies are coming into this market offering crypto trading services and investment services, is because this thing is going to take off. It's going to be a new asset class. And what's happening, a lot of people are predicting the stock market is going to crash soon, because it's just at that point. Also, what we're seeing is that with the trade wars that are going on right now in the United States with China and President Trump, and I'm not getting into politics, but people are less likely, to put their money into stocks and the normal assets, because there's a lot of uncertainty and craziness that's happening, guys. So people are going to come to crypto because it's evolving and it's growing, and it's opportunity to make money. Now, I just want to share a chart here. Just looking at Bitcoin, you can do this for other cryptos, but Bitcoin had a bull run in 2013, December 2013, went up to over $1,000, and we know it came back down, right? There were little bull runs along the way. For example, like this was moving in the 200s, went up to over near 400 and came back down. And then obviously you guys know the bull runs along the way, and then 2017 was the big year. But look at where we are from where Bitcoin started, guys. Look at where we are. New support levels, higher plateaus every year. And that is what's happening. So when I said this may be your last chance, the market's in a dip, you buy. and let's say that bull run starts, and next year people are predicting ridiculous prices. But could Bitcoin go between $50,000 to $100,000? Sure. And of course, we know there's a trickle down effect. Ethereum will get boosted, XRP, Litecoin, and so forth. And because we're talking about new support levels, right? You may not see a $6,000 Bitcoin ever again, because even if it corrects, new support level will probably be what, 15,000, 20,000? That could be the new low, right? What we're seeing here. So I'm telling you guys, and if it goes higher, we could see a big support level of 25 to 30,000. Who's going to be able to buy one Bitcoin? You know, regular folks, obviously. And obviously, as it keeps going, like I said, you're not going to see these prices again. So that's why this is an opportunity. Think about it. Make your own, do your own research and make your own decisions. This is not financial advice, but I'm giving you context. I'm giving you facts. I'm giving you perspective here when you look back at what's happening, and we know what is going on. Look at what's happening. Weiss Ratings is getting involved in cryptocurrencies. Just an example, right? Yesterday I talked about Volkswagen looking to integrate crypto. We know about Bakkt. We know about Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley building out their crypto trading services. Guys, this thing is going to keep going upwards. Is it going to be a roller coaster along the way? Yes. A lot of volatility, but we're in the infancy stages. And when the market starts to mature, you're going to see separation from Bitcoin. You're going to see more stability. You know, if you keep holding and you buy the dips and you buy the low, you will make money. You will absolutely make money, because like I said, these rich folks are going to pump this market up. And then the FOMO is going to kick in again. Your grandma, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, everybody's going to start asking, oh, what's Bitcoin? Oh, how's Bitcoin doing? Guys, I have my own parents went in December and in January asking me, hey, what's Bitcoin? Are you investing in it? And that's what's going to happen again. Because you ever notice what happens with the media, right? When things are going negative or the market's down, they start feeding off of that because they want clicks, they want views. But also when it goes positive, they start pumping it up themselves. And they're going to start pumping it while the market's being pumped. They're going to start, oh, Bitcoin's up 10,000. It's going to be in the news, right? It's up 20,000. It's there 30,000. Now's the time to invest. Here's how you invest. You guys have seen the clips from CNBC Fast Money. Here's how to buy Bitcoin. Here's how to buy XRP. It's going to get pumped by the media again. So I hope you guys see this. It's bigger than crypto. It's business. It's economics. It's people wanting to make money. It's greed, right? It's Wall Street. So guys, I've never been more confident ever than I have now, because I see real world businesses and real companies and real money and institutional investors and exchanges doing things to set the stage for the next big bull run. Years ago, I was less confident because you know it was like, is crypto gonna last? We don't see much adoption. We don't see too many people talking about it. But now is a different time. So I hope you guys grasp this. This thing is gonna take off. It is here to stay, because once you got governments on board, you're good. You're good. As long as they're not banning it. And when governments are on board, then the big money is gonna follow. And of course, the governments are going to put things into place to protect the big money, and they're going to tax it to make their own money. So everybody makes money unless you buy in the highs, right? So that's why you guys who are the early adopters, including myself, we're in a good position to make some really good profit. But you got to keep holding. Don't have weak hands. Don't worry about the market. Like I just showed you guys this chart. Look at where we've come from. Look at this support level here, right? Look at these the average support level here for just 2018. We never seen that before. And you can pull this up for anything else. Ethereum, XRP. Just look at XRP. It's not, obviously XRP's all-time high was like, what, $3.80? And it got pumped off of speculation in that big bull run. So let's see here. Let's take the price off BTC. Now take a look at this, right? Going back to 2014, below a penny. Obviously, then it went up to the, your 10 cents, your 15 cents, your 20 cents, spiked up. But and right now we are what, 30? But look, we never saw that before, right? This is what I'm talking about. New support levels, new higher plateaus every year. After the big bull run and a correction, still a higher support level. So even if it corrects, so that's why you want to load up when we are in the infancy stages and when we know we're at the cusp of something big about to happen, the big money and all of these, corporate America getting in, big banks. So anyway, I hope you guys grasp this. And this, I'm telling you, this could be one of those pivotal moments where it's like, wow, I wish I bought some more. And once again, this is not financial advice. If you can't afford it, that's okay. Only invest what you're willing to lose, because no market, stock, real estate, anything, gold, silver is not guaranteed, right? And now, if you were to do probability and percentages, obviously it will be very high for crypto, right? As far as the probability or percentage of you making a profit versus the risk, because the market's in the infancy stages. And think about the people after the recession in 2008. A lot of people made money years later because they bought up all the stocks and real estate and so forth, gold, silver, and they made money because the market went up, right? So you have to understand what's happening in the world around you. So guys, the opportunity's here. And like I said, even if I've said many times, even if you don't buy any more crypto, but you're currently holding, just hold on to what you have. Just hold on to what you have. At least you have something, right? Versus nothing. And you don't want to be FOMOing later and kicking yourself like, man, I wish I bought something when it was cheap, when it was dirt cheap, right? So think about it. Even if you can't afford a whole Bitcoin, buy part of a Bitcoin. Even if you can't, I think you could probably afford one Ethereum. Even like EOS, $5, Stellar, 22 cents. Now, some of these, I also know I just said that I look for projects that have lasting potential, because just so you understand my perspective, there are certain coins I'm just going to hold for the bull run and dump them to make money. There's some I'm going to hold long term. So to be fully transparent, I'm holding Ripple XRP long term a lot. Bitcoin, I'm going to hold long term. I'm going to sell some in the bull run, but I'm going to hold majority of it for long term. And Ethereum, I'm going to hold long term as well. I'm going to sell some, like I said, just to get some money in the next bull run, but I'm going to hold those three long term. That's just me. Up to you guys what you want to do. But there's some coins like Litecoin, I'm going to dump it the next bull run. I'm going to probably dump Cardano the next bull run too, unless something changes, unless they come out with some awesome partnership and they start having some real world application. I need to see it, right? I need to see it. I can't just go off a white paper or thoughts or speech. For example, like Ripple actually partnered with banks. Many of them are piloting. MoneyGram and Western Union piloting xRapid. I can't get bigger than that. Ethereum. A lot of platforms are building on it. A lot of companies talk about using Ethereum smart contracts. Bitcoin, like I said, store of value, very different than the original. So anyway, guys, what do you think about this news? Thumbs up if you like this video. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll talk to you guys later.